Jungkook, I woke up but did not find Wine. I got ready for office and went downstairs. Wine, the breakfast is served. Let's go, she said with a smile. Jungkook nodded his head and followed her. He became surprised and happy finding his favorite food. He sat on the chair to immediately have it, but the moment he touched it, he shrieked. Wine, what happened to your hand? She asked worriedly. Jungkook, nothing, just the glass broke and get a little cut in my hand, he said and tried to eat. Wine, leave it, I will feed you. Jungkook, no, no, it is okay, I can manage. You don't have to, he said. Wine, I want to. Now sit quietly like a good boy. Come on. She started feeding him. Jungkook looked everywhere, but she was constantly looking at his face with a stupid smile. Her stare made him both confused and nervous. Wine is such a devilishly handsome man. Oh God, he is damn hot, but only mine, she thought and bit her lips smilingly. After breakfast, Jungkook stood up ready to go, but Wine stopped him. Wine, I think you should take some rest. Jungkook, I listened to her words and unknowingly felt good on her concern. But I composed myself. I can't fall for her and she also don't like me. But when I asked her, she said that she is willingly marrying me. But on the day of marriage, why she was crying saying she don't want to marry. She was forced in this marriage. I went out without saying anything. When I went behind him, he was about to sit in the car. I ran toward him and stand in front of him and kiss his cheek. Vine grinned like a fool and said shyly because it is the first time she get this close to a man. Have a good day and take care, she said. Jungkook froze on his spot. His ears turned red. He nodded and sat in the car and immediately left for his office. Vine and Jungkook got married 2 weeks ago. It was an arranged marriage. Jungkook's parents sent this marriage proposal for Vine, but because of 10 years age gap between them, Vine parents are not ready for marriage. But when Vine got to know about it, she literally begged her parents to say yes to the proposal because she had a huge crush on Jungkook. She was more than willing to marry him, but Jungkook thought that she was forced in this marriage and is not happy. Jungkook was sitting in his cabin and his PA was blushing looking at him continuously. Then Jimin came and she left taking the file. But Jimin noticed her blushing and looked at Jungkook. His eyes widened. Jimin, oh my innocent eyes. Jungkook looked at him with confusion. Jungkook, what is wrong with everyone today? They all are smiling looking at me. Jimin laughed and showed him the front camera of his phone. Jungkook, I noticed the pink lipstick mark on my cheek. Jimin, so did you return her the kiss? Jungkook, shut up. Jimin again started laughing seeing his friend red ears, but he is also happy for him. Jimin, your PA was blushing like she is the one who kissed you, he said, and Jungkook glared at him and he laughed more. Nia, why did you arrange all the documents correctly? Fine, yeah, all done. Nia, have you got all the documents signed? Fine. 1 second. Sign. Oh shit, I forget to take Jungkook's sign. Oh no, what will I do now? There is only 2 hours left to submit the documents. I need to go to his office now. Nia, okay, but go carefully, she said. Wine, I told the driver uncle to drop me to his office as we were in the car when the car stopped in the middle of the road. I asked the driver uncle to what happened. Uncle, there is some problem in the car, he said. When I can't wait more, so I booked a cab and went to his office. When it is only take 30 minutes as I reached there. This building. I entered the building and I found a lady in her mid-20s. She must be the receptionist. Receptionist. Hello ma'am, how may I help you? She asked politely, giving me a soft smile. Wine. Hello, I am here to meet Jungkook. Receptionist. Jungkook. In which sector? She asked politely, thinking Wine must be asking for some random employee. Wine. The CEO. Do you have any appointment letter? Wine. I shook my head and no. Receptionist. Then sorry ma'am, you can't meet him with. I interrupted her. I know him. Receptionist. Ma'am, everyone know him. Wine. I mean he know me. I said hurriedly. I don't have more time here to explain them who I am because of course they won't believe me. The another receptionist beside her laughed. He is a man who does not even know famous models and celebrities. Then how can he know a low-class girl like you? Wine. I wore a white shirt and blue jeans with sneakers. How can she judge me like that? She did not even know that I am the only daughter of millionaire and wife of billionaire. And moreover, it does not give her any right to judge any person with her clothes or outer appearance. Wine, his phone is also off. Just inform him about me and you will know. I was annoyed by her behavior. Wine, I can't go without meeting him and they won't believe if I say anything to them. I also don't know where he is, as it is the first time I came here. I roamed my gaze around and then noticed four lifts. A lift. I shrunk my eyes to estimate my plan. I smiled inwardly. Fine. Turning to her, I agreed. You are right. How can a man like him know me? Receptionist. You finally got some sense. Why? Like you said, he is a busy person, so he must be working on the second or third floor. I try to know. Receptionist. He is the CEO, not some employee. Fine. I carried on with my plan and asked, oh, so on which floor he is? Receptionist. His office is on the 31st floor. When, without wasting any time, I raced toward the lift. That girl shouted, receptionist, where are you going? When, without looking back, I screamed to meet the CEO and went into the lift. I pressed the 31st button and saw a girl with the guards running to the lift closed before they reach here. I signed in relief. Two other girls also present in the lift, but they thought I am also some employee and started whispering. Our CEO is so hot. He just looks so yummy. I can't believe I saw him today. Yeah, me too. I just wanna run to him and kiss those luscious lips, another girl said dreamingly. Wine feel like choking that girl neck until she died. Unable to digest such words, she gritted her teeth, then reached the floor. When I started searching for his office, and then I saw a big door where CEO Jeon Jungkook was written. Secretary, hey girl, stop there. Wine. Another girl stopped me when I was about to enter in his office. What? I asked. Secretary, who gave you permission to enter without sir permission? Wine. I don't need anyone permission. I spell out, as my mind was already foggy because of those girls' comment, and anger was totally visible on my face. Secretary, and who are you to decide that? You are not the employee of this company. I know girls like you who try to trap rich peoples with their beauty. You are just some low class girl. This company does not belong to you. That you will come here anytime without anyone permission. Jungkook, I heard some noises from outside which constantly disturbing me, so I got out and saw my angry word wife red in anger ready to murder someone. Then I hear what she was saying to my wife and it angered me. Yes, this company belonged to her and she can come here anytime she want. He said in a dangerous voice, making everyone flinch present there. Secretary, but sir, this girl was trying to enter in your cabin without permission. She tried to say in a most innocent way. Jungkook, she is not some girl, he said in an authoritative voice. Then the receptionist and the guards also came. Receptionist, sorry sir, I tried to stop her but she sneaked out when I was looking at the girls who were busy ogling at my husband, making me more angry. Vine, first of all, stop judging me by my appearance because you have no right. I am not some characterless cheap girl who try to trap rich people. I don't need to trap what is already mine. If I am not showing off like others people, that does not mean I am some low class girl. And if I don't have money or I'm not rich, that does not mean you can judge me and call me low class or characterless because you have no right, she said. While I don't need permission to come to my own husband's office, she said, holding Jungkook's hand, looking at the girls dangerously, who is looking at him, making everyone shocked. Right, Cook? She said innocently, blinking her eyes, looking at him. Jungkook was totally shocked by her behavior. He then composed himself and told everyone to go back to their work in cold tone, not before firing that receptionist and the secretary for talking ill about his wife. Vine was shocked as she never witnessed his cold side. When we came inside his office and I was totally angry but try to calm myself when those girls were I raping my husband. He is mine, you bitch. So stop I fucking my husband. I want to say it loud to them, but I just control myself. Jungkook, what are you doing here? He asked, looking at her hand still holding his arm. Fine. His soft voice brought me back to my sense, and I saw his gaze fixed on our joint hand. But I did not remove my hand and went to the couch placed in his office and sat on it with him beside me. First of all, I am sorry to create the drama. I don't want to. But they were not letting me in. In any other circumstances, I can wait for you outside, but it was really urgent to come here. So, by the way, I need your signature on some documents which I need to submit. I said, giving him the document, and blushed unknowingly. He took them and signed them. She started to leave when he stopped. The driver will drop you. When I glanced at my watch and I don't have much time, so I nodded. Grinning, I walked to him and kissed on his cheek. Okay, bye, she said and went from there. Jungkook, what happened to her? Did not she forced into this marriage? She did not like me then. Why she is behaving like she liked me or something? Maybe I should not get my hopes high, he thought and went back to his work. I came home after college and were sitting in the living room when he came. I gave him water. Jungkook, thanks, he said, sipping the water. Wine, it has been 2 weeks for our marriage. I am very talkative, so I talk whatever come in my mind with him. But he talk very less and I think something is bothering him. Whenever I initiate any conversation, he listen to me carefully, but he hesitate talking to me. I can see that it is because of our age difference, or did he think that I will not understand him? After dinner, both came to the room. When I was lying beside him, staring at him with that stupid smile on my face. Jungkook, she was constantly looking at me. Stop staring. Why? I am just looking at my husband only. Jungkook, I feel happy after hearing my husband from her. She always claim me, which I love. Maybe we can have our happily ever after. I just need to give her time. Jungkook, my sleep got disturbed hearing the noises. Then I saw Vine was not on the bed. I hurriedly made my way to the washroom and saw her puking her guts out. I held her hair in my one hand and rubbed her back with other. She washed her face and turned, putting her head on my chest, feeling exhausted. He pecked her head and then picked her in his arms, making his way to the bed. Putting her on the bed, he covered her with a blanket. Jungkook, you okay? What happened? He asked her worried, seeing her pale face. Wine, my stomach was hurting. Did you eat something outside? He asked and she nodded. Wine, is he angry with me now? Will he scold me? She thought. Jungkook, maybe your stomach is hurting because of food poisoning. Let me give you medicine, he said calmly. He gave me medicine and went out. I think he don't like me because of my carelessness or because of my childish behavior, she thought and pout. She was deeply lost in her thought when he came after half an hour. Jungkook, fine, here, have the soup. You will feel good and you can't sleep with empty stomach. Wine, I looked at him with a shock and then a wide smile spread on my face seeing his care. Jungkook, she ate the soup and I laid beside her maintaining the decent distance. How are you feeling now? Wine, I'm feeling good. Jungkook, don't eat outside daily. It is not good for your health. Once in a while is good to eat outside. Wine. She hummed in response. Both fell silent after this. No one spoke when Wine thought to ask him. Wine, don't you like me? Jungkook, I was stunned hearing her question. No, it is not like that. I mean, I like you, he replied honestly. Wine, really? She said excitedly looking at him. Jungkook, yeah, what about you? He asked her hesitantly. Wine, I thought you were forced into this marriage, she said. Jungkook, no, it was an arranged marriage and I willingly married you, but you were forced in this marriage, right? He asked, gathering some courage. Wine, what? No, who said that I am forced in this marriage? Did not I clearly said to you that day that I am willingly marrying you? In fact, I forced my parents to say yes to the marriage. Jungkook, what? But you were crying on the day of our marriage saying that you don't want to marry. Fine. I was crying because my parents were upset with my decision. So I blackmailed them saying I will not marry you, but if not you, then I will never marry anyone, she said. Jungkook, if they are not ready for our marriage, then why you blackmailed them just to marry me? It is not like you like me, he said casually. While, who said I don't like you? I have a crush on you for almost 3 years. And when I find out that your parents sent marriage proposal for me, I was on the cloud nine. I mean, marriage too. That too with your crush did not happen with everyone, but my dad was not agreeing because of our age difference, so I blackmailed them. And if there is a understanding between partners, then age does not matter, she said. Jungkook, I was so shocked hearing her. It is too much to digest. She also liked me, and that too for almost 3 years. I did not even know her. All this is something I did not expect. Why? That is why you always maintain distance between us because you thought I was forced to marry you. She asked, and he nodded.